Welcome back to Apollo Justice, Ace Attorney Trilogy, and back with Dual Destinies as well.
Oh, it says Carl Connor's Mood Matrix. Are we still in that shit?
No, we're at the end of that.
Also, introductions are in order.
Yes, I'm Rob. I record. We have George.
Slim at the tongue.
You fucking.
He will never answer that question in English ever again. There is Lawrence.
Hi, I'm existing.
And we have Alex.
Hello.
And if he will be around later. Anyway.
As per usual.
Which is, in the end, the truth you've been seeking this entire time?
Why did I feel like this was not the last line we were on? Wait, I could have sworn we've been through this part so far. Like, I feel like we're further ahead, weren't we?
No. Hugh O'Connor has recanted his confession.
You did, but I think could have sworn we were like, oh, we figured out who else was criminal.
No. We were just right at the end of Hugh's thing.
Fair enough. Well, I am exhausted and depressed as well.
So, we're back to square one? Now I'm exhausted and depressed.
Probably doesn't matter at this point, but I might as well update the mood matrix.
Look at his face.
I can't
It's
believe
like
she
pointing
updated the mood metrics just to get his mug on there.
George, I think your mood matrix sucks. The objection angle is not correct.
Oh shit. I failed school.
You failed school.
Does this mean...
Further resistance is futile. The time for a verdict is nigh.
Please wait.
What sort of devilry are you up to now?
A funny kind.
What if our client wasn't the only one without an alibi? The trial would continue, right?
Well, yes, I suppose it would. But after such a thorough investigation, does such a person really exist?
Yes, we found someone. It may have seemed like a major roundabout. But Mr. O'Connor's testimony has cracked this case. There's no more noise. Hugh is telling me the truth now. During the mock trial, the balcony seat opposite him really was empty. Which now means there is one person unaccounted for.
Bye-bye.
Besides Junie, the only other person without an alibi during the mock trial is...
It was Trucy right, clearly.
Yeah. She also doesn't have an alibi.
It's true. She has her alibi. Thanks,
Memes!
The balcony seat was empty. That much is true, isn't it, Mr. O'Connor?
That's right. How many more times do I have to say it?
But you see, there's two amount of times.
So basically, Professor Means wasn't here, wasn't where he was supposed to be during the mock trial.
Silence! Need I remind you, every last soul in the lecture hall heard him deliver his speech.
I know. And that's not in dispute here. Now let me explain how a speech could be given in an empty seat. It was...
It was given from hiding.
What if the speech was pre-recorded? That's the only way the speech could have been delivered from an empty balcony.
An objection?
Host?
It's Hugh!
Wait. Are you accusing Professor Means? That's insane! I mean, he's the one who gave me the tape recorder.
Oh shit. Take this to the police!
Sorry.
That's not even him.
God,
I mean,
I'm so good at impersonating.
See, this was impersonation.
God damn it.
Previous two. Keep going.
Take this to the police, he said, and tell them you found it.
What? Really? Wait a second. Mr. O'Connor, did you just say that Professor Means gave that phony recording to you?
Tony, the defense will refrain from hurling unsubstantiated allegations.
I'll have you know they're very substantiated.
The only thing substantiated here is my... bowels? I don't know.
Well, I said he gave it to me, but what do you mean it's phony?
Wow, who could have seen this development?
Yeah, the tape recorder was fake. Just like his Jordans.
The voice shouting, "You're a gooner," as recorded on this tape,
Excuse me.
was dubbed into using a line of our client said during the mock trial video.
Like this. This is an extremely crucial piece of evidence. I can't believe you said fucking gooner.
Professor Means gave Hugh a phony tape. If that's really true, then Professor Means has guilt written all over it. Your Honor, the defense moves to call Professor Aristotle Means to the stand.
Silence! The sea was never empty. 'Twas but an oversight by our dullard of a witness. An inmate who was formerly a surgeon once told me something.
A lot of inmates tell you shit.
He said it's often all too easy to overlook critical symptoms.
He's not wrong, considering what Kurikona said.
We're not going to overlook this oversight. If the speech was pre-recorded, the basis for suspecting our client would be shattered. Let's check with Professor Means to see whether the empty seat was a witness oversight. A verdict without first looking into that would be inconceivable.
That's enough, both of you. Alright, now here's my opinion on the matter. Which
Oh,
bounces
shit.
all of yours.
It's your baldness's opinion.
That's
Bask in
what I
its
didn't.
awe.
Sorry?
Said bask in its awe.
Yes, bask in my glorious opinion. This game sucks, I think. While a surgeon overlooking critical symptoms is a problem.
I think he's
Wait, why is it
gloriously missing the point if he was thinking about that.
I mean, to be fair, what do you mean? It's very important. A witness's oversight too must not be overlooked. Thus, as to the matter whether Professor Means was or was not in his faculty seat, I believe we must ask the professor himself.
That was a close one. I didn't want to hear a 70-year-old man's opinion.
Alright, so let me tell you about what I think about 5G.
Jesus.
I agree. Professor Means should be here in the gallery today.
Oh, he's gonna say I agree, 5G is
Do as you
fraud.
please. You've been doing it all day.
So have you.
That is also true. And he's not supposed to be doing as he pleases. He's in prison.
Ah, son of a bitch. Will you please state your name and occupation for the record? Certainly, I am Aristotle Mean. Judge boy. I teach the lawyer course at the Themis Legal Academy, and let me add that while I welcome any opportunity to assist with the trial, I don't care for this undue suspicion. Athena girl.
I don't care for his teeth.
I don't care for your opinion.
Don't worry, Professor. We're just interested in the mock trial video right now. We just need to take another look at the speech you gave. We can count on your cooperation in this.
Very well, if that's all you're interested in, please proceed, Miss Sykes girl.
We need to find some sort of evidence that shows this speech was pre-recorded.
Alright, I believe we're ready. Let's roll the video. Ah, son of a bitch. Good afternoon. I would like to start by thanking you for coming here today. The mock trial, the crown jewel event of the school festival, will begin shortly. When I was a student, I too could hardly wait for this day to come. And so I.
Oh no, I'd forgotten how long and boring his speech was.
Wake me up once this is over. I'm going for a nap.
Hey, no fair.
Totes fair.
Papa, watch the recording for me.
I've got to stay up and point out the discrepancy, and you get to go to bed?
Deal with it.
Me, me,
The
me, me, me,
experience-
me, 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 me.
The experiences of our youth have a powerful and profound effect on our adults. On our adults.
Actually.
I like how the time never changes. You there. Wake up. Pay attention.
Huh? Ah! I'm awake, I'm awake. Isn't that right, Your Honor?
Huh? What? I'm awake too. I'm wide awake, you see. Barely comes free. Once again, our pure white Lady Justice, that's totally white, I swear, will be watching over all of you today. Pay attention as you may make a difference one day. Now let the mock trial begin. I'm gonna say it's not as white as non-white is not white. Fucking Black Buffalo Kong nonsense. That is about it. One of my better speeches if I do say so myself.
Man needs to do an audiobook.
I even saw some of our students with tears in their eyes.
He's obviously not familiar with the phrase bored to tears.
Listen, Sykes-Donor. If you have subjected me to this epic study in tedium without purpose, Tucker will feast on your tongue after I've cut it out.
But you were asleep the whole time.
And it was delicious nap.
It ruined my dream. You thought by sleep I could escape it? No, I had to just listen in my dream. Ugh. Well, Miss Sykes, did you notice anything strange about that speech?
Notice. I was asleep the whole time. Could I hear that last part again?
Athena? So, can I... Once again, our pure white Lady Justice will be watching over all of you today. Pure white.
Right there! I found what we needed. Professor Means, I have only one question about your speech. What does that last part we just heard contradict with this?
Not white.
The professor said the pure white Lady Justice will be watching over them. But the Lady Justice in the video isn't even close to being white.
Whoa.
Out of context, Athena.
I already made a Black Move for Kong joke.
Ultra
Yeah,
Fire,
it's the
she's
non-white
not white.
boss.
Not the
It's
white
as
boss.
gold as gold can be.
I don't
Oh,
know,
shit.
it could be Golder. I'm not sure I can wrap my jaw around that to sufficient. I'm already confused by. Oh, because he issued by a gold coin. Makes sense. I'm not sure I can wrap my jaw around that to test its authenticity.
I didn't say I was made of gold, Your Honor. Now, it's true that the statue is pure white,
I mean, it could be made of gold. How do you know?
but it broke before the mock trial began. The one you see here is its replacement.
Oh, well, that's a shame. On every count.
Ironically, this golden statue sticks out like a sore thumb compared to the white one. Meaning the professor wouldn't have made such a mistake in its colour if he'd been present.
Unless
I
he
can't
was
believe he
reading from a
misspelled the statue.
pre-written script because he's not confident in his own speeches.
It seems I've caused some confusion, but it was merely an oversight on my part.
The statue was in the middle of the room. How could you not know what it looked like?
Well, you see, Athena Sykes, there are two types of mistakes. Okay, it's not. Well, I was in a balcony seat. Furthermore, the statue had been previously white. I'm afraid this isn't sufficient evidence of the speech being pre-recorded.
We had our answer long ago. The accused was the only one to leave the lecture hall. I'm slowly turning it to Barak Van Zeeks. This is not helping.
Wrong,
No.
we're not there yet. Wait, like 3
I've
games.
got to hold back.
Like a whole year.
No, wait.
That's generous.
It's got to be something that can prove the speech was pre-recorded.
According to the mock trial video.
You know, I'm praying Professor Means. Alex, take over the judge.
Sure. The speech started here. And ended here. It was a little over 10 minutes. But I doubt anyone wants to be tortured again.
It was only a little over 10 minutes. It felt like it went on forever. How'd you figure out how long it was?
Easy. There's a timestamp at the top right.
That never changed.
All you have to do is subtract the time the speech started from the time it ended.
Speech goes from the 10-minute mark to the 20:35. Wait a second. I could swear I've seen the same interval of time listed among the evidence. Maybe there's a way for me to use the speech time to show that it was pre-recorded.
Tape recorder.
Wouldn't it be the document that says how long they've done about the dubbing?
Oh, it's the voice print analysis, isn't it? Fuck.
Yes.
The speech was pre-recorded, and my proof is right here. I'm sure of it mentally, physically, psychologically, you name it.
I'm judge now?
Yes.
Yeah, until if he gets back.
You're sure you're sure?
Oh, wow.
Oh, well, yes, I'm sure, I think.
Looks like someone set you up, kid.
You got
Bruh.
Perhaps this penalty will help you make your case with more conviction.
Sorry, that was the wrong one. It was in the wrong pocket. I promise. Give me a second.
How many pockets do you have?
More than you can imagine.
Alright, it's the voice print analysis.
Bosky analysis.
Okay, now I'm sure if you look at this.
But are you sure? You're sure?
Oh, I'm sure.
And this is...
The voice print analysis that proves the voice on the tape recorder belongs to our client.
Yes, but did we just establish that the voice on the tape recorder was a fabrication?
We did. But what I'd like to focus on is the noise that's also there.
Noise?
Yeah. The defense believes it resulted when the tape's previous recording was erased.
And what do you hope to prove by that?
The length of the noise is what's important. It's 10 minutes and 35 seconds in all. And what did the timestamp read to the moment Professor Means began his speech?
That would be exactly 10 minutes.
Now, let's fast forward this long-winded exercise in boredom to the end.
Damn! Strays!
How dare?
Okay, stop. The video timestamp now reads 2035. Based on this, we know the time it took for the speech alone.
Right, subtract 10 minutes and you get 10 minutes 35. 10 minutes and 35 seconds?
I can't believe Your Honor can do maths.
Right, 10 minutes and 35 seconds.
Quick maps.
The same as the noise in the tape recording. I assume you all understand what that means. Professor Means' pre-recorded speech has been there where the noise is now.
Silence! You seem rather confident considering this is a mere happenstance match of numbers.
The bird is perfectly still, good lord.
But is this really just numbers?
The numbers, Mason, what do they mean? Oh, shit. Rob, go.
Oh, right, yeah, shit. The lab is continuing their study of the tape. So far, they've found signs of overdubbing. But it's going to take a bit longer to recover the audio that was erased.
I feel like we're overdubbing this recording half the time.
Man, it's almost like we're dubbing it.
I know, right?
Police are analysing the noise as we speak. But it won't be long until we know what was originally there. Now I'm sure the professor was trying to create an alibi with the recording. By pinning the crime on Junie. Well, he's not going to get away with it. Not on my watch.
You don't have a watch.
Not on my arms.
Miss Sight. I believe you are real aware of my methodology. Even if Juniper were the perpetrator, I would vigorously defend her as per my word. And to that purpose, I offered to be her lawyer. Alas, look what's happened.
All I've stated are obvious deductions derived from evidence and testimony.
Truth be told, I had no intention of testifying. I had been keeping quiet for Juniper's sake. But now that you cast this blame upon me, I have no choice but to reveal the truth.
Uh-oh, this doesn't sound good.
I would now reveal the truth behind why I had to pre-record my speech before the mock trial. I, Professor Means, always say what I mean, and by what my means.
More than the stroke.
Look, there's so many means here. I can't understand what they mean.
Always
What did
say
you
what I
justify?
mean and mean what I
Right,
say,
what I
by
say
all means. There
Yes,
we
yes, Mr. Means.
Is there an echo in here?
go. Fuck up.
I mean,
dude.
I'll be honest. He's probably said it so many times. The defendant came with me with what she said was very important and by necessity secret. She asked me to pre-record my speech and come to the audio room during the mock trial. Juniper confessed to me the murder and asked that I get her declared innocent in court. She also said I'd become an accomplice after losing my alibi during the pre-recording. But when I said I would protect Juniper, I meant it because it's the humane thing to do. What?
Oh my, so you're saying the defendant threatened you?
Then why did you give Hugh O'Connor a fucking tape with that incriminates her, you bitch?
Do I look like a man of reason to you?
This has to be a lie. I mean, everything about it lines up too perfectly to be true.
On this most consequential of occasions, let me be completely frank with you.
I thought you were means.
Juniper has truly taken to heart my teaching that the end justifies the means. Wait, so.
Which is the point. Who the fuck is Frank?
Well, Frank, he's actually the first criminal in the first game.
Ah, I still don't believe you.
Not guilty. Fair point.
When she asked me to defend her, she said I must also prove her two friends innocent.
Objection.
Her two
Nuh-uh.
friends. The witnesses.
Overruled. Correct. Hugh O'Connor and Robin Newman. I was to ensure all three walked free. All three were to achieve their dreams. All three of them. That was the three results Juniper was seeking free for. 5, 6, 7, 8. And she was even willing to threaten me, her own professor, to that end.
You no doubt had high praise for her ruthless tactics.
Yes, well, that is why I vowed to vigorously defend her despite her threatening me. There was a time when boys merely sought the truth if they wished for victory in court. And then Tembatara came along, and those days are over. Now in the defense of justice, order, and all that is good, the end justifies the means. Wait, very.
I'm so sick of hearing the ends justify the means.
Though it truly grieves me so, I must tell you this. The ends justify the forsake the truth is the victory you seek. Steel yourself for this new courtroom reality.
Oh, he said that again as well.
What?
It's not the first time he said that exact sentence.
Probably not.
That does it. He's gonna regret dragging those dismal, depressing ideas in here. Since he's already surrendered to the dark age of the law, it's up for me to fight it.
The dark age of the law.
Why so silent, Sykesdor? Something the matter?
I was monologuing so the audience could hear it.
What the fuck
This
is
is
a
a court of
monarchy?
law. It's something you should do if you want to be edgier. It's no place for long-winded talks about idealistic principles. That's why I'm gonna let the evidence do the talking.
I think that's what everyone does here. Let's not get carried away now, Sykes girl. It would not do to you. It will not do to have you attempting to discredit my doctrine. Do not force me to rectify this situation.
By doing what?
Go ahead and rectify it. Only if I lose and you win, that is.
He's going to rectify the situation, Rob. That's all you got to know.
What's he gonna do? Walk out the courtroom, forge some evidence, and come back? Who the fuck is gonna let him leave?
I will.
Let him cook.
He gave me like a peanut butter jelly sandwich. It made me really happy.
Christ, he couldn't be more obvious if the bailiff fucking handed it to him.
Oh, the clown in the courtroom's giving a thumbs up.
I actually did hand it to him, though.
Alright, anyway. The
Welcome
issue
back.
here is this line, because tape recorder, lol.
Me.
So let me get this straight. You were trying to help Miss Woods? Ha! That's nothing more than a bold-faced lie. No offense, Your Honor.
Guilty. took offense greatly. Such defamation of my character and your hair follicles, Your Honor. It's an outrage. Also, if you go.
Bro, if you can count, don't count on me right now.
You alright?
Fuck, let's get this bread. Miss Sykes, I clarify her statement to believe my hair follicles out of this time.
Wait, what do you get your bread? We don't get paid.
Let's get this bread.
Let's get this bread.
paid, though.
Your Honor, your voice has changed twice. Are you okay?
No!
Oh, okay, as long as we've established that. Anyway, of course, Your Honor. Now, please take a look at this. The witness gave me this tape to O'Connor. When he slyly whispered, "Take this to the police and tell them you found it."
There was no whispering slyly or otherwise involved. I simply did that out of kindness.
So you told them to lie to the police. Hang on.
Yeah, that's not something you want to admit to, mate.
I just
Tape
did
contained our
one of it.
Bro. The tape contained our client's voice. In short, this is incredibly damaging evidence. Why would it even exist if the witness wasn't trying to pin the murder on our clients?
Hey, courtroom revolutionaire.
The undubbed version.
Yes.
They say the road to hell is paved with good intentions, but not yours.
Damn, got him.
You never had good intentions, only lies to protect yourself while blaming another. You, Professor, are the embodiment of the dark age of the law.
I thought I was your boss.
No, he's
Oh
the
shit,
before.
Steven, you're getting hot in this one.
Oh shit, I'm ready. I'm not ready for this shit.
He's ready to get
Why,
even.
you little... Sorry? What did you say?
I'm saying he's ready to get even.
God damn it.
I don't get out of it.
He doesn't get mad,
dare
he
call
gets
my
even.
teachings and methods lies? Shit.
Uh-oh, we're about to get schooled.
Oh, dang, nice hair, bro.
How do we do this? Bemis Legal Academy is a proud institution. It's the most powerful in the world. You will never forget what true education and lawyering means once I'm through with you.
Professor Means, what's with your hair?
It's a mohawk. It's called it. Quiet! No talking in class.
That's assault, bailiff.
Homeroom date, October 26th.
It's my
Get ready for
birthday.
homeroom, bitch.
Oh, we're taking
Yeah.
class on Rob's
Eyes
birthday?
and ears up here, everyone. Homeroom is now in session. You'll begin with a roll call. Athena Sykes,
What? Here?
Apollo Justice,
I'm fine. I mean, I'm here? Sure, dude.
Oh, the proper response is here without any extraneous information. Don't say whatever.
Ouch. I mean, here. Here.
Much better. Next, Your Honor.
I wrote mans of this shit, fuck you.
Please, he's an old man. Just let him go with
I'll
it.
let him off this once. Whatever. Simon Blackwill. I said Simon Blackwill. Are you here or not?
Classic Rob. That's my line.
Well then, I'll just mark you with cuts. Now get out of my class this instant.
Get out. Very well, if that is your wish. Who am I to defy my homeroom teacher?
My hands are tied. Oh, wait, they're not.
Bye.
What the fuck is going on? Seen some weird shit in my day, but fuck me, this is hard. That's such a good idea, Prosecutor Blackcoat. He is free of his shackles. But these people.
I'm not gonna scream.
What
Just
did
so
you get
happens
here?
I was a member of my high school's disciplinary committee. Crazy fucking Oreo little shit. But is that really so Shocking.
Constabulary lapdog to a teacher's pet. What a malleable mutt you are, Foolbright.
Very good, Bobby. You just earned a gold star and a promotion to head disciplinarian. All right, class is now in session.
My guy's fucking spinning that globe like it's about to be Space Jam in here. What the fuck is happening?
Get ready for the Space Jam.
Come on and slam, and welcome to the courtroom class.
This is not the voice I wanted to go with, but here we are.
And you literally just sound the same but angry.
Ugh. Why do I have a sudden urge to go to the nurse's office with a stomachache?
Yo, I know that feel.
Main point. Juniper is the killer.
He's not even
I am
writing, he's
innocent.
just tapping the board.
Yeah.
No, I'm writing as fast as I can. Pay
Also, I
attention.
fucking hate that he put the bullet point thingies and then put it the thing at the bottom. That's no.
I like the
You better
part
read
how
it.
he's with
read
the
it.
power of his chalk, right? He has somehow dotted his eyes with squares and created perfect colons.
And also puppets, full stops as well. Good lord.
He's been a teacher for a very long time.
I will know. I got my doctorate by being able to act as basically a typewriter. Now pay attention. I am not the killer. Juniper is. This will be on the next test, so you had better be listening.
My guy's about to
That's the
slam
face
them.
that made it the
This
fuck up.
guy's a baller, dude.
What do you think?
That's the face of I made it the fuck up.
I should set this around strong here.
But Professor, you created the phony tape to pin the blame on Juniper.
I mean, given how he's spinning that globe, he definitely played college ball, you know?
I used to make college ball, you know. Could have made it big if I didn't join the Navy. So I could have gone pro. I mean, shit.
Plus, you were the only one who could have moved the body during the mock trial.
Objection! Please, no. Please note, I was not at school. I was in the shitter. Athena,
Wait.
girl, you disappoint me so. To think you would label me a murderer.
Objection, you couldn't have been in the shitter because Tree Man was in the shitter.
I did not know there was 2 stools in the bathroom.
He was filling floaters in all of them at the
You already
same
made the
time.
You already made the claim he was in both shitters.
Now pay attention, because I'm clearly not doing that. The murder occurred on the 23rd between 6 and 8 p.m. But I was already home by the time, taking a dump. Now, so how could I have been involved in this crime?
Professor Means, can you really prove you had gone home by that time?
Can you prove that I was still at school?
No, I can't.
So you admit it? Well, you could just earn extra credit for your honesty. But you also earned yourself lavatory cleaning duties until you graduate.
Damn it, she's cleaning the shitter.
You're cleaning out of my shit.
But I've already graduated?
And
Not good enough.
apparently Wright already makes her do that, according to that last statement.
Okay, oh, County.
No way, man! I totally object!
Robin?
I can't believe I fell for the professor's silver-tongued lies.
Why you? How are you talking about your teacher like that?
I'm not listening to you anymore, man! No way, no how! Now, I have a confession to make. You know those 2 statues that were on stage? I didn't make them all by myself!
Statues on stage. Do I want to know where this is headed?
I was able to finish one of them, but the last bell rang before I had time for the other one. So I asked Professor Means to make it for me.
In other words, the professor was there on the stage after the last bell.
Right, and it would have been way past 7 p.m. before he could have finished.
Oh shit. Professor Mean was still at school. This is incredibly important testimony. Oh shit, Bobby, look at that.
Also, it
We're
means
fucking
he's...
police shit on their ass again.
Look at
Also-
that, Bobby.
It means...
Is Police right in the audience?
I don't
And
know.
just this we watch. And the rest.
The professor told me I'll take care of it. I thought my parents would let me be an artist if I said I made both statues myself.
I'm so sorry for not telling the truth!
Robin?
Objection! Quick! Somebody get this juvenile delinquent out of my sight! Simon, you're headhunter among the delinquents! Do something! Who's in charge of the class punch around here?
Not interested, but if you want a class in swordsmanship, I'm your man.
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
I made a bird sound.
Squawk.
Fuck.
Of course, only real blades will do. None of that bamboo kendo shit.
No swords at school. All weapons will be confiscated. And your sandwiches. Ah! Nurse! Nurse! Where's the school nurse when you need one?
Can't believe this school has the sword hunt decree. The shogunate is so gone.
Ah, there we go. It would seem Sykes Dono seeks a showdown, Professor. In which case you would do well to draw your staff quick as lightning.
Very well. God. Oh, Jesus Christ, that fucks up my throat quick. Very well. Then I will just have to prove my innocence myself. The real lessons begin in second period. Prepare to be served old school style. And I said no pets allowed.
What does that... Oh, I don't give a shit. Your testimony, please.
That's better.
Fucking weirdos.
He also makes noise when he hits the desk as well.
Yes.
Now pay attention. Robin took over half a day to complete one statue. I, however, finished most of the other statue between 7 and 8:30 p.m. The defendant, Juniper, saw the two statues with her own eyes at 8:30 p.m. Completing a statue so quickly meant I could not leave the stage for a single second. How could I possibly have the time to go into the art room and commit murder?
Saying the defendant saw the finished statues.
Also, let's just gloss over the fact that he committed perjury by saying that he wasn't at school.
Your perjury! Precisely! She said so herself at the detention center yesterday. Her defense team was daring her to say so too. Don't try to deny it now.
Oh god.
That evening, I went back to my dressing room to get something I'd forgotten there. It was well after the last bell rang. I'd say maybe around 8:30. That's when I noticed that both stage statues were finished. They were quite large and they were each covered with a white sheet, but I could tell.
Right, the professor was there when that matter came up.
He was just chilling in the background.
Before I address the professor's charges, I have a question for Robin. How hard would it be to complete the statue like that in 1.5 hours?
It would probably take me at least twice as long.
I fucking hate her.
So personally, I think it would be incredibly difficult to finish in that short a time.
Why do you hate it?
I don't like the spelling thing and the finger trolling.
I feel like she's just kind of accentuating it rather than actually spelling it out, but who knows?
She's
She's spelling it out.
She's spelling it out, but it's a bit different because it's essentially an emulation from Japanese, so where you pronounce each different consonant as a part of a word. I think one of the popular ones is when like some woman is like saying a long word and then they end up with ageru or something like that.
Yeah,
I hate her even more now.
Because
Right after that statement.
Because our characters have names that are different from the sound they make.
Yeah.
Oh, my chest really hurts. Oh, God.
That didn't exactly help our case. But he won't get off that easily. He's bound to stumble over his own slippery means.
You're a slippery
Hold up. Slippery memes.
Whoa.
Hang on.
My slippery memes.
They call them
What, you've not
slippy
seen my
memes for a
slippy
reason.
You haven't seen the slippy toad memes?
Robin took over half a day.
No, it took over half a day. He's pretty shit at his job.
Yeah.
Completing a statue meant I could not leave the stage for a single
One
second.
second. Wow.
Why were you in such a hurry?
Why are you objecting to that?
Nobody may speak but me. In the legal world, your body is your cattle. The early bird gets the worm. That's why I go to bed at 9 p.m. each and every night. And that's why I was working as hard as I could. I didn't want to miss my bedtime.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Your Honor, I could not have killed the victim. It was past my bedtime.
Bedtime.
That's so based.
Well, when you consider I haven't left the stage,
Oh, because you have a bedtime.
you have a bedtime too, and it's right now. Fucking Pinocchio lights out. Not on your
Okay.
life, Buster.
Do you need me to read this?
I
need to read
mean,
this?
you don't have to if you don't want to.
I don't know what it is for green text.
Alright, we
You
accept
usually
it.
read it sometimes. Depends on the.
I'm expecting to accept this bullshit.
Tried everything, but I still can't prove anything. I guess I concede.
I couldn't kill you. Say it louder this time.
I concede that Professor Means never left the stage.
That's right. What took you so long? I was there at the stage the entire time. I could possibly have committed that crime.
I'm not gonna give up here.
I'm afraid I've decided to witness mistakes. Unless you have any further objections, I'll have to put this issue to rest. It's bedtime.
Not yet. We still have a few hours before his bedtime. The defense still has an objection.
Athena, you thought of something?
Well, as I said, not yet.
She's bluffing out of her asshole.
I might have to change
The ends justify the means.
Oh, so it's time for legal smoke and mirrors?
Not yet, Athena. It's not yet time to quit. At times like this, when it seems like there's no way out, that you have to... Yeah. Pull something out of my ass.
That's a weird way of pronouncing it, but not wrong. Lawrence, if you need a break, feel free to hand over to someone else.
Yeah, please do. I shouldn't have done that voice.
You can do it if you want.
Please do.
Not focusing
what
whether
a swap.
Professor Means could have gone to the
Yeah, you
art.
can be the judge if you want.
Yeah, I'll be the judge.
Hangy memes.
Swapsies.
I should focus on how he could commit murder without going there.
It seems our young lady has a real bona fide idea. It's kind of stupid. Fuck you! But I will use any means necessary, even casting stones, at your face, you little shit.
I'm sorry. Did he
He's
just
cut.
openly admit that he's going to continue throwing chalk at her to stop her from thinking?
Yep.
Yes, I will.
Yep.
Your Honor, is this allowed?
I'm going to continually commit assault,
Well,
additional
looking at the-
assault and battery charges to avoid
Well,
one
looking at the-
fucking
look-
murder.
Well, look at the lawyer handbook. It says that he is not allowed to do it, but we can't judge him until the separate case. So, tough luck.
Back to school.
Sykes-Tunnel, if I hear one word of your usual jibber-jabber, I shall have your head. The murder occurred in the art room, yet the witness was on the stage. How do you propose to fill the vast gap between these two key facts?
If I accept the premise the professor was on the stage the entire time. The only other answer is that we got something else wrong. Wait, that's it. Every last one of us made a huge mistake. We were totally wrong about...
The crime scene.
Crime scene.
Yes, the crime scene.
If Professor Means was on the stage the entire time, then he must be the killer.
If we need a Palpatine, I think I'm ready to go.
Objection! Ridiculous. The fence has become utterly incoherent, you little shit.
No, it's just the murder wasn't committed where we thought it was.
Continue, Sykes-Tunnel.
Knuckles like, go on.
Do
Okay.
it.
The
Interesting.
murder was actually committed here.
Stage.
Stage.
The greatest riddle of the case has been how the body was moved from the art room. But if the murder occurred on stage, that means the body was never moved at all.
Objection!
What's the order? The murder occurred in the art room.
Silly girl, when the body was found there, wasn't a drop of blood on the stage floor. So, but doing my math equation, fuck you, carry the 3, go fuck yourself. Surely there would have been some blood there when the murder was committed.
Area 3, -5, fuck your ass.
There wasn't any blood on the stage. Really? But there was something on stage at the time of the murder.
Banner!
Now bloodstained.
Professor Banner!
Professor Banner was there? What the shit?
Holy shit! I'm cameoing from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, you guys!
Turns out when I died, I actually was resurrected here.
True, there were no bloodstains on the stage floor.
I applaud you guys for not doing the fucking thing.
What thing?
Don't worry about it.
But there was something on stage that did have a bloodstain. And that would be this.
Carpet?
Professor Banner. We just couldn't get his testimony because we can't translate what he's saying.
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
my. Has anyone seen my cat's barrel?
No blood would have gotten on the floor if this were under the victim when she was killed.
He was under the victim and he was killed.
Damn.
Oh my, that's such a compelling theory.
Silence!
Well,
What is it now? My theory makes perfect sense.
That was a pathetic attempt. You must put every inch of your body into your attacks. The autopsy states the cause of death was loss of blood. Yet only a trace amount was found upon that banner. Where did the rest go?
You drank it.
Blood getting on there when the body was moved by wire makes more sense than not.
Very good, Simon. Tell me, what's your first choice for higher education? I'll write you the ultimate recommendation letters. You are all but guaranteed to get in by all the means. Go on, do it.
then justified.
Actually, the defense has something to explain that as well.
Shit, you do? Fuck.
If there was only a trace amount of blood on the school banner, then it must have been something else that the killer used to soak up the blood. All I have to do is figure out what. This is what soaked up most of the victim's blood.
Also, I had a guy at the bottom say, praise the roof, praise it. Why, it looks like there's some other piece of fabric on top of the school banner.
It's the Governor's banner that had been specifically made for the school concert.
I can't believe Professor Banner joined the Governors.
There's two
He was
Professor Banners?
I am totally revving
Yeah.
this guitar, you guys!
He's actually pretty good at it.
He's fucking slaying.
Do you reckon the Governors did the GX opening theme for the dub?
Yeah.
Yes.
Banner and the Majestas.
Game on, get your game on.
Since on the
Awesome,
top
baby.
of the school, since it's on the top of the school banner, the blood would have hit it first. It could have easily absorbed most of the blood, like a dishcloth. And only a small amount would have soaked through the school banner below. So, it makes total sense for the school banner to only have a little blood in
My
it.
favorite
Courtroom
sentence.
revolutionaire!
Time to get your game on, means.
The
I can't believe
fuck?
he's actually Professor Crowther.
We're gonna find him guilty of not chilling out with the crew in the schoolyard.
I put finding trouble there for looking too hard.
Back in class, I never taught this!
Jesus Christ.
I know the next line. So that banner absorbed the blood like a dishcloth. Yes, that would explain it.
The fuck is this case?
You okay,
I
Alan?
know, right?
The Governor's banner was like a dishcloth. Surely it was at least towel quality.
Small
I
wins,
don't know,
Apollo,
it's-
small wins.
I don't know.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
shit, Steven.
He looks like a Greek. He looks like a fucking Greek, like senator or whatever.
Simon, don't just stand there. Do something.
Or
Violence!
wherever.
Sykes-Doddle, you are learning to wield a blade quite well. But how will you respond when I come slashing at you like this?
Nobody is actually a sword lesson.
The remnant of a large bloodstain was detected in the art room. But why would there be blood there if the murder occurred on the stage as you claim?
Rubbish.
If I'm pulling shit out of my ass, I guess I'll just parry fish. The bloodstain in the art room was faked. How? I'll tell you. All that was needed was something that could transport the blood upstairs. And that something was a piece of evidence we've just finished discussing.
Was it Professor Banner?
It was. He went upstairs with the blood.
Man, this body's really heavy. Why am I doing this again?
Just like fiddling with evidence.
you think you'd stoop so low as presenting me a garbage report?
Wouldn't be the first time.
Wouldn't be the last.
It's only garbage because someone tried to destroy it by tossing it in the incinerator. Someone was most likely the killer seeking to get rid of crucial evidence. The killer used to write the wire to bring the blood-soaked Governor's banner to the art room. Then, the blood was wiped on the floor to complete the ruse. It makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Oh shit, son!
Hit the back of the head.
I got him!
Order! Order! This is quite a development. To think the body was never actually moved.
Objection. What the body must have been moved. Look, it's right here. It says right here. Alright. I am guilty. Fuck, I didn't write that. Who wrote that? Get out of here. Must you explain the loud crash you heard during the mock trial? It wasn't caused by the body crushing into the statues. Then what was it?
I hadn't thought of that. If that loud crash wasn't the body hidden in the statues...
What if he just broke them himself?
Yeah. Then what was
Colonel,
it indeed?
My ass is so thick I broke the statues.
The knot on the school banner shows that something was carried along the wire with it. So if that's true, I know what I have to find. Something that was in the art room before the murder and then on the stage after.
Oh,
The
we know.
statue of Lady Justice.
The object that was
That's
sent
why
from
it
the
was
wire
broken.
crash into the statues was...
Oh shit. That statue.
Yes, I believe it was the statue that broke the other two, not Professor Court's body. The unique statue you see on the right, that's the pure white Lady Justice from earlier. Professor Court accidentally broke it while she was polishing the day before the mock trial. But she used her own unique artistic sense and technique to repair it, as you see here. Nobody would
What
have guessed
I'm
that it was originally Lady Justice.
What I'm saying is that on that right arm has a massive sleeve.
Silence!
It looks like a Persona character.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. It's like a persona.
Perhaps you are onto something. But why, pray tell, would anyone move that scrap heap relic in such a tedious manner?
Excellent questions, Simon. Keep them coming, like I am.
Hang on.
Meanwhile,
Huh?
look at him.
He looks
He's
so
coming to-
freaking confident, but we can all tell he's crushing diamonds with his ass.
No, look
Look
at
at-
him. He's playing basketball.
You know why? But the fact that you won't acknowledge it shows how twisted you are. Lady Justice was moved during the mock trial. During that time, Professor Means was fabricating an alibi with his pre-recorded speech. If we consider the facts, then Lady Justice was moved in order to...
Went just to the body.
Pointless to the body.
Professor Means uses a pre-recorded speech to fake an alibi during the mock trial. He wanted to make it look like he couldn't possibly have moved the body. Moving Lady Justice was his way of pointing us to the body and cementing his alibi.
Yeah.
That's quite a persuasive argument. Wilder, I thought you weren't taking the trial seriously. Well done.
What maybe... Okay.
Oh my god! They're gonna do it!
Objection.
Oh.
I'm still playing basketball.
You should never underestimate me, Tina Sykes. We're gonna slam, and welcome to the jam, Sykes. Professor Means always means what he says, and what he means by all means. Means.
Means.
Fine then. Say it already. I'm waiting.
Licking doorknobs is illegal on other planets.
Hang on.
He's writing it down. He's
Murder
writing
occurred
it
the night before, but the body wasn't found until late the next day. Countless students passed the stage studying in the lecture hall for the mock trial.
The body would absolutely be found.
Ergo, go fuck yourself. Send to me this. Why didn't anyone see the body the entire time?
So riddle me this, Batman.
That can be explained by...
If the victim was murdered on the stage and left there, the body would inevitably have been discovered. And of course, there was nowhere to hide a body upon that stage.
This is not good, Athena. Our claim is this close to being beaten to a pulp.
I know, but I've come so far.
I've
In
got
the
so
end.
far.
In the end, it didn't even matter. Consider yourself schooled, little shit. I couldn't possibly kill anyone. Bam! Hook, line, and sinker, bitch. The killer's none other than Juniper Woods. Always has been, and he always will be.
Just wait a minute.
No.
Okay.
Poor Juniper. She
Oh,
must
no.
be seriously regret having asked you to defend her.
The end justifies the means, and is a truly wonderful. Does that say? Yeah, the end justifies the means is an amazing bit of legal wisdom. I'm gonna count that as another one. 24.
And to add insult to injury, you nearly had Hugh convicted for murder. Surely you haven't forgotten that little fiasco, you
Also,
shit.
good lord, that finger.
These are going somewhere.
Athena
I feel
Sykes'
it's done
attorney
before.
badge is just for show.
Whoa,
Damn, man.
whoa.
She's calling you out on the whiteboard.
Not
Blackboard, sorry.
only did you fail to defend your client, you also raised false charges against your friend. You have no right to call yourself a lawyer.
Oh my god!
Joseph, is that you?
Well, I guess I'll do this one because it's the past one. And this again. If this trial proceeds in the same manner and ends in the same way as the mock trial, would you not lose everything you've worked so hard to gain?
Well, I'll just have to make sure that it doesn't happen then, won't I?
Unfortunate.
Meanwhile, it happening.
Meanwhile, the noise.
Don't tell me I failed once again. Failed to save someone near and dear to me. I've worked so hard and got so far to become a lawyer, and even studied psychology. Did it really even matter? Am I just doomed to relive that all over again?
Oh my
Oh,
god.
damn,
Ever
flashbacks.
Gilligan.
Ah, shit.
Oh, wait, turned off.
Oh, wrong thing.
I'm having you to go rob something later.
Athena, what's wrong?
Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Relax. Athena, breathe. It's not working.
Oh shit. It's the dark age of the law.
Going dark. After all I've done, is this how it ends? Forgive me, Junie. I couldn't protect you like I said I would.
Remember the infinite pep talk.
You leave Athena alone, man! She's the one who saved me!
It was
What the
because of
fuck was
Athena that I could just stop.
You're okay.
No, did you guys not see a fucking pause with her mouth open? She's looking fucking ghost face. What the fuck?
It was because of Athena that I could stop hiding and start living my life as a girl again. And she saved the friendship between Hugh, Juniper, and I. I think you're an awesome lawyer, Athena. One of the best.
But I raised false charges against Hugh. That's not all. I've done some seriously unforgivable things.
What?
I've committed 72 war crimes.
Holy shit.
What's the big deal? False charges are nothing to be scared of.
And war crimes being nothing if you're not prosecuted.
I'm not even mad. I'll get even. I should really be thanking you. You used legitimate means to expose my wrongdoings and give me a chance to re-examine what's important.
Okay,
What?
genius.
But what does it matter if I can't save Juniper? I mean, the whole reason I've come so far is...
Objection.
It's not over yet, Athena. Even now, at this very moment, I still believe in you. That's why I'm giving this incredibly anime pep talk.
All of
Why
you
is
are.
everyone fucking here?
I mean, technically, one of them's the fucking the
Because this is Super Smash Brothers.
Judy.
I am dying and I contracted. Oh, that's not good.
Junie.
I know you better than most people, Athena. And I know you'd never surrender to the dark edge of the law like the professor did.
Shut up, you little shit.
If I can't believe in myself, I can at least believe in the you that believes in me.
God.
But I feel like I could barely breathe. I don't know what to do.
Silence!
Stop breathing. That's all you have to do.
Stop your bleating this instant. You look an utter fool.
Prosecutor Blackwell?
There is one who awaits you, is there not? And that is the reason you have studied so very hard. Are you prepared to give up on all you have worked for thus far? It would not do to have you disappoint you-know-who.
I...
Objection. You're wasting your time. You have nothing on me, bitch.
So the bright merry dark age of the law, where the end justifies the means. That's 25.
No evidence saw anything else to establish my guilt.
Do you reckon while everyone's like deliberating between each other, Means just starts fucking like wiping down his board, just like, I must write something.
I must write something assholey. Oh, it's straight cheery, so not merry.
You're helpless before the might of lawyers for whom the ends justify the means. Do I hear 26?
Do I hear 27? We're at 26 now.
You're not yourself when you're hungry, Athena. Have a Snickers. The truth will always win against people like him.
And full stomachs.
Apollo,
We don't
I'm
have
allergic to
Snickers.
nuts.
Why am I even on this defense stand?
What am I supposed to do now?
Listen, all you have to do is take a deep breath, and remember, this is called the Apollo Justice Trilogy.
Just have a nuts-free Snickers.
Also, she can't take a deep breath if she's currently having a freaking anaphylactic reaction.
Don't worry about
So
it.
she needs to eat a Milky Way.
If there's truth to be found, and there always is, you're sure to find it. Now let me see you smile. Remember what Mr. Wright said? The worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smile.
Phoenix Wright is drunk.
It's just somebody in the crowd.
Phoenix
Phoenix
Wright
isn't
fucking
drunk.
sucks. He's still drunk. Have you seen what he wears on his spare time?
Thanks.
Can't believe she gets an anime power up.
You don't have to worry about me now. The worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles.
She says, being pouty and angry.
Now we have Angie Athena.
Angie.
Is psyched and ready to rock. Prepare for your utter defeat.
No, hold on.
We're doing this now.
Revisualization.
What's up, Ivy? Sorry, what's up? What's up, Ivy?
The only person who can rock in this fucking courtroom is me, baby. Fuck you!
No.
Professor Court wasn't killed in the art room. She was killed right where her body was found. We know because there wasn't any time to move the body from somewhere else. That means the body had been hidden somewhere else on stage when it was found. Let's think along these lines and see where it takes us. First up, when did Professor Means remove the body from its hiding place? Well, let's see. What was he doing right before the body was discovered?
I forgot.
He was using the span of his time to fake his alibi he created. To move the body to where it would be more easily spotted. Therefore, the only time Professor Means could have removed the body from its hiding place was
During the
During
mock
the mock trial.
A trial.
Body was moved during the mock trial.
It was during the mock trial specifically.
during the speech.
Speech. Oh, Judy wasn't there!
Professor Means moved the body to an easily seen location during his long pre-recorded speech. Professor also moved something to the stage that wasn't there before, specifically
The white statue.
His dick.
The body. The body.
during the mock trial. Professor Means wrapped the White Lady Justice in the hall in the school band and sent it zipping down the stage with a crash, killing 2 birds with 1 stone. He drew attention to the body and made it look like the murder occurred in the art room. But was there anywhere to hide a body on the stage? It doesn't seem likely. No. Be someplace. Wait a second. How about something that they should have been finished, but was only mostly done? Something that was used to cover the body up, but it didn't have to draw unique undue attention because it looked like it belonged there on stage. In that way, no one was a body hidden inside.
The fucking statue? Really?
Sorry, repeat that line. It cut out briefly.
In that way, no one would suspect that there was a body
All
hidden
I'm
inside.
saying, Alex, is you're not ready.
What was already on the stage and capable of concealing a body?
The right statue.
The fucking right statue?
The body was hidden by right statue.
I know. The Furia Tigre statue was never actually finished.
Damn it.
The body was wrapped under some cloth to hide what was really inside. They cleverly disguised it as Boss's statue. Wait, I went for Furia Tigre?
You went for Tokyo Tigre?
Anyway, you want a loan?
Oh shit, no.
Miss Newman gave up on the right statue, yet Professor Means finished it in a single night.
Yes, what an impressive feat that was. That was very rude.
No, his so-called work of art deserves none of our praise. That's because it was only a facade to hide the real work.
God, look at the seed. I know they're using the actual character, but like, Jesus Christ.
The murder of Professor Court.
Can't go with that seed. Come again, I don't follow.
It's because I believe facade is a Latin word.
Yeah, I presume so, yeah.
I think it's... Oh, I mean, it probably comes from anyway, but the C is the French C.
Yeah.
He hid the body by making it look like the... Right. And the Turkish C, I guess, but that's not the point. With the body wrapped under a piece of cloth, it looked just like a statue.
It is a loan word from the French facade.
I second that.
Now this is getting interesting.
According to what I'm reading, it's French.
Objection. No, this is quite preposterous now.
Nobody may
Nobody
speak
may
but me.
speak but me.
Nobody may speak with me.
How would such a thing even be possible?
No, Phenocyte, you can't speak. It says hello on the blackboard.
We'll never know until we try.
You spoke to when the... Oh no, she's applied the blackboard.
Class is
Uh-oh.
dismissed.
Oh no.
I think I know where this is going.
Okay, Apollo. Time to pull shit out of my ass again. And resemble Mr. Right.
I hope you're ready for this.
I'm gonna pose like the statue. Like so. And now I want you to wrap me up in a cloth that I look like a statue.
What the fuck? I hate that's the obvious, but what am I supposed to get this magical cloth?
I have it.
Why the fuck are you here?
Why am I not allowed to be here? I'm afraid that isn't the right color, Mr. Justice.
Well, given how sudden the request was, it's kind of the best I could do, Your Honor.
Meanwhile, Pokemon TCG Pocket has told me I have a new pack. Please shut up.
Alright, I think that about does it.
God, look at this.
Mental breakdown complete. Well, what do you think, everyone? Do I look just like a statue of Mr. Right or what?
Looks like some random person to me. Weren't the statues a pair of busts?
Phoenix Wright has that spiky hair on the back of his head.
Forget the head. The statue's is this way, the bigger than your average person's anyway. You gotta hand it to me for trying anyway. Wait, that's it. The hands. Her arms are raised over her head, and there are dark bruises around her wrists.
Yeah, the professor was probably tied up with something.
Here it comes.
The marks on her wrists indicated she'd been tied up. Apollo, tie me up in a new pose. Wait, you're not into this kind of thing, are you?
Jesus
Shut the
Christ.
fuck up, Athena.
Whoa!
Yeah, BDSM joke.
I mean, all the
No,
time you're
this is
spending.
your
with
idea.
Fortnite.
Just tell me how to tie your hands already.
Professor Court's wrists were tied together, and I can't help but think that's related. How should I arrange myself to match the shape I want, given her hands were tied?
Behind my head.
Apollo! Tie both my hands behind my head.
What's wrong with you?
See? That makes it possible to fake the spikes on the back of Mr. Wright's head.
Sure, but then what about the statue's arm?
Dick.
Look at Blackpool just over there, just like, what am I even looking at? And also the Tapper as well.
With both arms
I think
behind
you
your
kind of
head, you can't exactly complete the pose.
legs out, hands behind head. Imagine.
Why now
Yeah.
looks like a backwards E.
It would be awfully hard to make the objection pose like this.
Hmm. I can't help thinking you've forgotten something, Athena. Something on the body that you don't have right now.
A penis.
What did the victim's body have that I don't?
But don't you? He's a boy with a penis.
Alright, there was an arrow sticking out of her side. Okay, Apollo, take that and plunge it into my side.
Oh my.
Alright, Athena, you gotta lock it in here. We can't make any stuff like that.
I'm not the one drawing the lines, Apollo. Fine, go and get some duct tape. Rapido, schnell!
Pick a language.
Alright,
Done.
I don't need to know other languages to know bossy when I hear it.
Oh.
You're right.
You can, Nick. The fatal arrow to the side. Spiky hair created from 2 hands.
Wait, what she needs the duct tape for? She's holding it with her hand.
Don't worry. It's a masterpiece in the making. Now cover me with that cloth. But remember to make the arrow stand out, okay?
Okay.
Yes, by wasting all the cloth in the school.
Mommy, the arm's too short.
Remember your indoor voice, dear.
Nobody's buying this. The arrow's nowhere near long enough.
But what else could you use for the arm?
I wonder.
I don't even know what the fuck is going on anymore. I'm just gonna play with my ball. Fuck
What
you
does
guys.
that say?
Everyone's guilty.
Sorry.
I believe that says everyone sucks except me.
Put it. I think maybe. Of course she's not giving up. After all she's put me through. After all she's put me through, she owes me explanation and one that makes sense. And this isn't it. Now don't disappoint me again, as the penalty will be painful.
Yikes, I better get this right this time, otherwise I'll lose 2 lives. Wait, what does that mean? Think, Athena, think. Professor Court was murdered when she was stopped by the stage to see Professor Means. If it wasn't premeditated, he must have used something close at hand in his little ruse. Apollo, show me those stage setup photos again.
Like that? Right now? Well, okay, hold on.
Come on! Please, 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 please be in this photo. It just has to be.
It's the stars.
Got it. I know where you used for the arm on the statue of Mr. Right.
There it is. Everyone fails except me.
It's good. There's no such thing in this photo.
They're all failed. You're all expelled.
Don't play dumb with me, Professor. It's the stuff you have right there.
Staff. This is the spear of a great legal warrior.
Holy shit, the legal spear.
Whatever, just hurry up and lend the spear of the great legal warrior to me.
Man, I feel power with the great spear of the legal war.
Wait a minute, I'm looking less like Phoenix Wright and more like a hang on. The length is perfect. Mr. Wright couldn't possibly object to such an awesome arm.
Out of context,
Arm that
Athena.
was used to commit murder?
Okay, go
Hey.
for it, Paul.
This game is so stupid.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I'll
Alex,
give your arm a hand, dude. Boston binding coming right up. Yeah. Dude.
You got so excited for this, Apollo. Are you leaving in a few months?
I'm leaving in a few months. Fuck that.
I'm leaving in a few months.
I'm leaving in a few days, actually.
Magnifique.
It's Phoenix Wright! Look, it's
Look,
the
it's the
thing.
famous lawyer.
That's definitely him. George, go.
What if that's Fury Tigre, though?
He could be Fury Tigre.
Ow! we
Who's
did it, I
that
guess.
Pokemon? It's Furio Tigre. It's
Fuck.
Phoenix Wright. Fuck.
I can't believe it was actually Fury Tigre.
Feel good?
Wow, am I not the splitting image of the legendary Furio Tigre?
The legendary Waluigi.
The man who brings us out of these dark ages into an area of brilliant golden
That's
light.
definitely Fury Tigre.
Golden light. All I see before me
It's Fury
is the
Tigre.
pink specter of a man.
That's just because Mr. Wright likes his statue. He's positively tickled pink.
Somebody is Dr. Waluigi.
Get it, Apollo? He's tickled pink. Like it's pink.
I don't care.
Papa, you're quite alright.
It deserves a
the line.
pink slip.
I was
Sure,
gonna say, well, that's the
dude.
line. Wait. It seems the gallery is quite impressed with the fence's sharp thinking, although I'd rather call it stupid. And the witness?
What the fuck? Ugh.
Not so fast there, Buster. Unfortunately for you, I can prove my theory to be more than a mere coincidence. If that spear was thrust into the victim, all I have to do
Thrust.
is...
That's the spear for blood.
No. We have to see if it's a staff or a spear.
Very important.
Very important.
We had assumed the victim's jagged wound came from the arrow being forcefully shoved in.
Oh my.
But if the wound was from the spear
Get out of here,
instead,
TK.
then we should be able to detect traces of the victim's blood on it.
Your Honor, a brief recess, if you will.
No.
By any means possible. What if I get rid of my spear? Wait, what if I burned it?
Why are you telling me what you're gonna do?
Awfully sussy-wussy, isn't it?
What's wrong with a non-guilty verdict?
If I did do that, I'd be found innocent. Yes, I'm innocent, I tell you.
Surely you don't expect us to take lectures from you now. Now I ask you in the gallery. Help me decide the professor's fate.
Oh, here it comes. It's great.
Bathroom detail? Retake bar
Retake bar
exam.
The alternate punishment exam.
30% salary cut. Dismissal.
Come on, come on.
Go fuck yourself.
Don't just draw a penis, come on.
He's drawing like the
Red
fancy ass.
Rocket.
Spider-Man draw G.
The Gaviners.
How are they talking out?
I think he was trying to say guilty, but you know.
He declared himself great. What?
Man, why does he keep wrecking my floor? Do people not know what cleanliness is? Prosecutor Blackpool, what has become of our witness Aristotle Means?
Well, he turned into a chalk smoke cloud. You fucking saw it for yourself.
No, I didn't. I'm up here. I can see he messed my floor.
It is
That
a
was only the
s-
second weirdest thing that happened this trial.
It is a psych deno suspected and went through great lengths to prove. Blood was detected on his staff.
He's a detective on his staff.
He has admitted to this heinous crime. All of it. He shall join us in the clink tomorrow. His teaching skills can be put to good use there.
Oh, hell yeah.
Great. He'll teach fellas that the end justifies the means.
27.
So much for rehabilitation.
And so much for that ending when Professor Means was convicted.
Can I ask what the professor's motive was?
I could barely make out a word he said on account of his shattered teeth.
I hear you can hear.
One of Blackwell's fellow inmates was once a surgeon. Why not a former dentist, too?
I eventually had him put pen to paper. Turns out Professor Means was the one taking bribes. The victim had suspected him after a report from the class snitch. That led her to question him at length the day of the killing, right there on that stage.
Can't
result?
They reported the Means killed the person in defense.
I know, right?
The heinous crime that was brought before this court. The fool, like Newman, had come to know of the script's contents via the victim's note. It seems he came up with a plan to stab the victim with her own awl in order to make the killing look like the one in the script and thus frame the defendant.
I felt it would have been difficult considering the all was probably not as thick as his staff.
That scrap of paper with Hugh's name had the same mark as Professor Court's planner.
Yes, about that. Those planners are bestowed upon all students graduating at the top of their class.
Really? So then...
Indeed, once upon a time, Professor Means was also awarded the same notebook. The handwriting is being analyzed now, but like as not, the scrap belonged to him. This, too, was evidence of the bribery scheme that the victim had obtained. Know that Constance Court was clean, and that only Aristotle Means took the bribes.
To think a professor would murder a colleague, then try to put it on a student. Well, if this isn't the dark age of law, well, I hope only a bright future awaits. And the first step is to hand on my verdict on a promising young lady. This court finds the defendant, Juniper Woods. Don't interrupt me, bitch. Oh, guilty.
I interrupted you with my silence. I don't.
Yes, you did. How dare you interrupt me with your silence?
I'm not quite
How
sure
dare
how
you.
that works, Your Honor.
Did I say you want me to revoke my verdict? That's what I thought. I wish you all the best on your road to becoming a courtroom judge. We will need young people like you, even though I know nothing about your skill. We ever hope to restore the law to its former glory.
Yes, Your Honor. I'll work as hard as I can. Maybe one day I'll be able to work with all of you to make a difference.
Oh, I'll be long dead before that one.
I'm in a
Proudly,
different country.
proudly serve Professor Court's memory. Do not let her death be in vain.
That's the last thing I expected to hear from him today.
Court is adjourned. Get out of it here.
I'm happy Blackwell sounded like he was training Athena to use a sword.
I'm happy I get a reprieve for a second.
Sorry, you
Rob
don't-
Duff.
What? Sorry?
Says he was reading the day.
Thank you, Athena. I really mean it.
It was nothing, really. It can take the biggest tangled mess of a case and unravel it just like that.
I don't know. You looked pretty wound up there at the end. Literally and figuratively.
I hate you now.
You look pretty hungry for a knuckle sandwich, Buster.
I just gave you a Snickers.
Me,
I was allergic.
I wanted to thank you too, Apollo.
You won the trial, didn't you?
Wait, why thank me?
Yeah,
Don't
why
mention-
thank him?
The way you were always there for Athena when she was in a bind. And at the detention center, where your smile gave me hope when there was none.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
God.
It was
I'm
like
sorry,
the
George.
warm rays of the sun shining down on peaceful woodlands.
I'm sorry, George. Rejected.
I
I'm
think you're an
going-
absolutely amazing person.
What was that, George?
There's a really, deep hole somewhere. Let me just crawl in
So about that knuckle sandwich.
it.
I don't think it's coming anymore.
I'm
He's
gonna
too
leave in a
depressed.
few months.
To be with Juniper?
No. Get away from Juniper.
What do you mean? What's wrong with
Um,
Juniper?
I think that's a great idea, Apollo. You should do that.
You see? I got supported. Thanks, Juniper. That means a lot to me. But I still have lots of work to do. But I can't wait till we see you on the judge's bench.
Even though you're not in the country.
I promise you I'll get there someday.
Don't promise me that.
That's why until that day, I'll...
Meanwhile.
Oh, thank God you saved me.
Big news! Oh. Am I interrupting something?
No. It's okay, I think. So, what's the big news?
School festival! It was supposed to have been cancelled after what happened, but...
We just got a call. In memory of Professor Constance Court, who worked so hard to make it happen. The festival is being extended 1 extra day until
What
tomorrow.
happened to the teachers, though?
Really? Alright.
Yeah, how about a funeral
Like,
service?
both the professors are gone. How does this work? Also,
Anarchy school.
look who's
That's
here.
my boy.
Is that oh no, this looks too familiar. We're watching the video again, guys. You ready, Alex?
We've got a special treat for all of you. A love letter for Themis
That's what he-
Legal Academy.
That's what he sounds like?
Achtung, baby. It's
Apparently,
Yeah.
his guitar's
And
gonna
he
burn.
correctly pronounces Achtung!
Did that say guitar serenade? Is
Oh,
that
that's
guitar?
this complex.
Is that guitar gonna burn on fire again? And his guitar, and he lost another guitar that day.
Wow, that was so much fun. School festivals are amazing.
No, they're not.
Especially when you didn't have to set it up or do any of the prep and you just sort of go.
I think you and Robin are getting a little carried away. Ah, your singing voice, Juniper. It could melt my H-E-A-R-T.
Mr. Wright, thank you for that training seminar.
Just remember, the objection pose is all about attitude. Oh, and congrats on your mock trial win. Although Robin had you for a while there.
He actually taught him the proper objection pose.
I did, didn't I? But I'm just glad we're back to how we used to be, thanks to Athena. And you know what? I think I'll stick with becoming a prosecutor after all. I'm going to make up for my mock trial loss by winning the real deals in court.
That is quite the reason to have a change in career.
I lost, and
What
I'm
lost?
salty.
Wait, did they reprise the trial and Hugh won?
You're damn right.
Level-headed lawyer, court genius, and hot-blooded prosecutor course student will go head-to-head in a mock trial battle for the She-Devil's Black Heart. So, does this mean it's really gonna happen?
Oh, it is.
Juniper, there's something I've been wanting to say to you.
Huh?
Oh, is he going to do what I think he is?
Juniper, can we still be friends? You know, best friends like we've always
Man, I
been?
can't believe he confessed to wanting to friend zone her.
Yeah, he confessed his feelings, and those are his feelings, based.
Yeah.
I'm still saying.
We never
That's
specified
the friend
what feelings.
That's true.
correct.
That's wrong.
Hugh, weren't you gonna confess your love from Juniper if you won the mock trial?
No, I was going to confess that I'm not a genius, and that I'm really 25 years old. But you already dragged it out of me during the trial.
Whoops.
Listen, Hugh. You too, Robin. Miriam.
Wait a second. There she is.
Is Iffy available? He's not. Okay. Me too.
I can't believe I got found.
Miriam's got this tactical espionage action stuff down to a science.
I've been thinking. It's up to us to put an end to the dark age of the law if we can. Let's all work together to usher in a new age where winning only results from the truth. And the end never justifies the means.
Well, that technically does still count.
Count me in.
Well, it doesn't actually now, so like.
I don't want to do it. I mean, I wouldn't have it any other way.
Colonel.
Now, I'm going to aid the Archduke Nazi's law.
Best friends forever, huh? No matter what anyone says, nothing beats true friendship.
You bet. And what about your BFF, Apollo?
Aren't you a bit old to be using that word? But yeah, he's the best friend a guy could have.
She's
18.
18. What?
It's fine, she's 18, she's a Zoomer.
Which reminds me, we're supposed to meet up and gossip about the new girl in the office.
Hey, don't talk about me behind my back. So what kind of guy is he, anyway?
Alright, talks behind your back, apparently.
Well, if I had to describe him in one word,
Roommate?
Fine.
based.
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 And so, after some slight arm twisting, Apollo promised to bring me to his friend. Unfortunately, that promise was never meant to be fulfilled. For not long after, their friendship was mercilessly severed by fate,
Hate's a bitch.
and that the bonds between us began to fray and unravel as well.
Well, too bad, I'm not doing that.
Sorry, but I'll be taking a leave of absence.
Even now, those words continue to ring in my ears. I could have never have seen this coming. The discord in our ever-cheerful Apollo's voice made him sound so cold and distant. Why, Apollo? Why? Why would you leave us all behind? We've done nothing wrong.
Because he's his
And
own
you've
master.
never given us any signs that you were going to leave.
It's because he's his
Yeah,
own
no,
master now.
Oh my god, look at whose face still on there. Oh, and me, he's just pointing at the balloons. Anyways, but guess what? We're not doing that.
Yep. We're going to return to the game menu briefly.
Because, we ain't doing that try. We gotta do a different episode.
Bye,
Yeah.
Marlon.
How do we
Bye,
even go
Marlon.
this?
Episodes. Go to episodes.
There we go.
Investigation day 1.
Hi, Marlon.
Oh boy. Well, let me get the lines up.
My name is Phoenix Wright.
Oh god, his voice.
Why is he voicing it?
Write anything agency. And
What the
Why?
fuck?
Because he can. He's a video
Because
game.
he's telling you not good enough. Phoenix writes to tell you suck.
Bro's lost his
That's
job.
why I decided
And
to
Rob, how's it feel?
into lawyering.
I'm getting my job stolen by the game
The
itself.
actual voice
This
actor.
should be Sam Riegel, by the way.
Sam Riegel? Is that
Yeah,
the
that's
voice actor?
actual voice actor. Yeah.
Sam Riegel, we're coming for you.
Why does the voice
Can't
actor's name
believe-
sound like a Phoenix Wright character?
I can't believe it's not even Eric Vale.
No, it's Sam Riegel. He's legal.
Sam
Well
Legal.
proclaimed. This happens technically between episode 3, case 3 and 4, so... Oh god.
Shit.
Oh, Hergabati.
Avast, you walk the plank.
Unfortunately, they couldn't get the rights for the Pirates of the Caribbean main theme.
Suddenly,
Well,
Orca.
dead.
I summoned.
I summoned the Great White! I just fucking killed him. Oh god, the cringe.
Right in the blowhole. What?
We swim through storms and waves, all because you see grand treasure and adventures waiting just for me.
One Piece wants us to know respect, no, just kidding.
Where's Mako Tsunami?
I'm not a freaky fish guy!
Man, I love the Rob sing along.
I paid top dollar for him.
We
Also,
all
by
came
the
here
way,
just to make a
Also, since we're
tsunami.
here, the total count for the unjustified means was 27.
Today is my first day back on the job as a lawyer. Putting this attorney's badge on again really makes it hit home. Boy, am I pumped. Even Trucy said, "Looking good, Daddy." So, Athena, Apollo, what do you think of the old attorney's badge?
It's a badge, alright. This ship-shape aquarium show is great. I can't get enough of it. I like the part that was a pirate.
Athena?
I still can't believe they showed this Washbuckler special on TV. Good thing I recorded this. Now, who's ready for another viewing?
You've already watched it 5 times. Let's watch something else now.
Can a girl not have hobbies? This
No.
show is therapeutic.
I can't believe it's a comfort show.
Boss here is asking you guys a question.
What's so therapeutic about watching a killer whale?
What is
Well,
in the
it's
name? It's a killer whale. Do you know anything? Animal-assisted therapy is an established psychiatric treatment.
You're kidding. That kind of thing really exists?
Emotional support animal.
Sure.
Yeah, dogs.
It's a real thing. I've been to the aquarium myself to try it, and it really helps. Not SeaWorld, though. I still go there every now and then to further my psychology studies. Last time I went, I saw a dolphin and an orca swimming around together, and then it was so...
Hey, do you two think you could quit goofing off and do some work for a change?
Work? Wait,
Work. But we already cleaned the toilet. Twice. Each.
And you want to make it 3 times?
and you do some serious logs, Mr. Justice.
Wait, what is Kirkus Alba doing in there?
It's my alibi!
I told you I was innocent! I was too busy taking a shit in Phoenix Wright's toilets!
He was even in the game, in that game.
Apparently.
Hey, wait a minute. Is that your badge I see?
Wow, congrats on getting your attorney's badge back, boss.
Thanks. Starting today, I'm officially a lawyer again. Sheesh, took him long enough to notice.
Gee, Mr. Wright. With that badge on, you suddenly look so capable.
I don't think it was just the badge, considering that, you know, he kind of wasn't wearing a suit in the last game.
Thanks? It's not like I was some lazy bum, you know.
Well, you look all
You planted
like
fake evidence on me.
Put the outfit on just to make it ironic.
But what made you suddenly so fired up to get your badge back anyway?
Memes.
Here we go.
Ah, well, I made a promise to a certain someone. An important promise.
What could be so important?
Anyway, we have 3 lawyers now, so we'd better start taking on lots of work.
I'm all for that. Let's get this agency hopping.
Well, we have plenty of enthusiasm. All we need now are some clients. It's been 8 years since I last wore this badge. I feel like a rookie all over again.
If he go.
And this just in, Bob. The owner of the Ship Aquarium, Captain Jack Shipley, has been fucking murderified. The
Wow,
suspect
Tom,
is in
that's
case is reported already in custody inside the fucking aquarium.
Wow,
Isn't
what's
that
that
the
mean?
aquarium we were just watching?
Wow, what does that mean, Hank?
It is. I can't believe it.
Big ol'
A
rig.
real murder in a pirate show. Now this is interesting.
I can't believe it's gonna rain because a guy was murdered.
He go work.
Don't worry.
But I love that place. We need to get to the bottom of this, otherwise it will shut down.
Oh boy.
Who is this?
It's me.
Oh boy.
Oh, you bitch! No, no. How the fuck do I do this?
What is this?
It's,
Pearl?
Really? I guess I'm in luck then.
Oh no, never mind.
And he finished right to save my friend.
Who in the world is this? Are you a client?
That costume. It looks like... I've got it. You must work at Shipshape Emporium.
Yes, she wasn't in the video you're watching. That's right, you know it. I'm Sasha Buckler.
At this
I thought
point,
you were Jacqueline,
at this
Jacqueline
point,
Sparrow.
George mispronouncing Ship Aquarium should just be the meme now.
shit show, whatever.
Ship Emporium.
Damn, you're from the other one.
As our catfish in our pirate show, it'll blowfish your mind.
You know, blowfish? Those puns floundered a bit.
Like yours really
Ah,
I think it's a client's identity. Chalk up one for the analytical psychology.
It was basic analysis.
You were watching a video and you didn't get her immediately. What the hell?
I thought she was from Shake Shack Emporium, my bad.
My friend is on suspicion of murder, so I really need some help. That's why I gotta find this Phoenix Rat guy.
Well, I'm Phoenix Wright. And this is Apollo Justice and Athena Sykes. They're lawyers, too.
there's anything you need, all you have to do is pay us.
Especially if it's cleaning the toilet.
Oh, no one pays them.
And I promise we're not blood-sucking vampires like the media tells you we are.
Okay. Just call me Sasha, and I'll call you by first names too, if that's alright. Phoenix, Apollo, Athena, you have to help me. Please save my friend.
So we better start by asking her more about her defense request. Miss Buckler, Sasha, could you tell us more about why you need our help?
My friend is suspected of murdering the captain of Ship-Shape Aquarium.
Captain?
I'm just going to summon.
I thought the victim was the owner of the aquarium.
Yeah, well, our aquarium has a pirate ship theme. That's why we call the owner our captain. We call the employees crew too.
That's a pretty unusual aquarium you've got there.
Anyway, one of the crew members, my friend, is being suspected of the captain's murder. They've already decided she's guilty. I think they're going to give her the death penalty.
It's the orca,
What?
isn't it?
What happened to due process?
No,
Yeah,
George,
better.
no! No. My friend is so sweet and gentle as a whale shark. She wouldn't hurt a guppy. I know
Okay.
there's no way she murdered anyone, but they won't believe me. But with a name like Rat, I figured you'd be able to help them set free.
Wait a minute. Don't tell me she picked you all because of a bad pun.
Ouch, I see my reputation doesn't precede me.
Wait, your name is a pun?
But seriously, my name can't be the real reason she's here. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why does my door keep opening? It has opened, like, 3 times. Over the course of this freaking...
I don't know why. I don't know if summon works for this. I feel like I keep trying to dip in some. I'm trying not to summon.
I mean, she
What?
didn't sound center from the fucking music thing, so I don't know.
Did she sound something from the music video?
She had a pirate accent, which is also forced, so it could be southern.
You do your Bristol accent.
What's the real reason you picked me, Sasha?
That's a legal reason.
Well, to be honest, I had a whole slew of lawyers, but they all refused. They said stuff like, "There's no merit to taking your case," or "I'm not sure I can help." They're all as cruel as sharks with hearts puny than whitebait.
What?
Oh, I can really feel Sasha's frustration.
With nobody on her side, she must feel all alone. But helping people like her is the whole reason I became a lawyer in the first place.
Then I heard about a lawyer named Phoenix Wright. They say he defends clients to the end, no matter how bleak the circumstances.
Huh, yes, my reputation does precede me. Not sure how well deserved it is, though.
I thought to myself, if anybody can save my friend, it's you, Phoenix.
Quite a tall order there for a man who just got his badge back. I don't want to let Sasha down, or her friend.
Let's help her, Mr. Wright. Let's save her friend.
That's just what I was thinking. Sasha, we'll accept your case.
You will? Oh, thank you. You're a lifesaver, literally. Well, no time to stand around and mull it over things. I want you to meet my friend right away. Come to Ship-Shape Aquarium with me.
You got it.
And I'll go too.
Sorry, but I need you to stay here and keep an eye on the office until Trusy gets back.
Hi, guys, come back.
You never know when a new client might stop by.
I'm gonna leave in a few months.
You're doing no such thing.
How come I'm the one who has to stay behind?
Thanks a million, Apollo. Well, ladies, let's move to the aquarium, shall we?
Come on, Apollo, just
Well,
stay
that's
here and wait for your sister.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you have a sister, by the way.
I can't
Don't worry
believe
about it.
Phoenix just left him home because he's a man.
Who knows?
This is the girls' only aquarium. Let's go.
I mean, why is Phoenix here?
Did I stutter?
He did not stutter.
Wow, this is gorgeous. It's just like being under the sea. Under the sea.
Yeah, this is the Aqua Tunnel. Our pride and joy. I'm really glad you like it. I'm going to go on ahead and fill in detective in on your arrival. Take a good look around the tunnel, and then come meet me up the pool up on ahead on the right.
Hey, boss, look at this cute little fish. I'm calling it Nemo.
This Nemo gets eaten.
I bet it would be delicious grilled.
Seriously? Is that really all you can think about?
Well, I didn't get to eat lunch today. Oh, then here comes some grilled chicken.
What the fuck?
I even
That's
named it Nemo. Come on.
That's not. You can't grill a penguin.
That's not a chicken, it's a penguin. Come here, little cutie.
It's fucked up.
I love him.
You love that one, you just wait.
Ignored me.
Maybe it was hungry too? Oh, look! It dropped something.
It's an ad for the Swashbuckler Spectacular show.
And in the bin it goes!
Wait.
That penguin had a whole bunch of these stuffed on its backpack.
So it's passing out flyers, huh? How cute.
Oh,
Isn't
penguin's
animal
incredibly shy?
Isn't animal labor illegal?
Who's a little marketing penguin? You are.
Not necessarily.
Capitalism has gone too far.
A carrier penguin that distributes flyers. We could use one of those for our office.
Let's take a, you gotta look at this. You gotta look at this, by the way.
Oh, do we?
We should. We need to analyze this. Let's read this. A brand new
Norla
stage show.
has a new rival featuring the dashing red stash with a fluttering red scarf.
Blackpool, what are you doing here?
I mean, I was doing a pirate, but that's fine.
Yeah, but it sounded like Blackpool. That's like, I can't believe Blackpool's trying to do a pirate impersonation.
Who will obtain the gold coins hidden in the skull rock?
Also, look at his red stash. Well, it's the same villain as
It's
before.
the
but
same
got
dude, but he just has a red tash.
red. Yep.
And there's a translation on the back.
Wait, what?
Well, can't keep the line waiting. We'd better get going.
I can't believe Yosemite Sam had to get a new job and had to trim his mustache.
Yeah, you're right. Time to roll up our sleeves. Because they'll
There they
get wet.
are.
Because we're in the water.
Eggman robots.
July 20th.
Huh? I don't see Sasha.
Are you two the lawyers Miss Buckler mentioned?
My young Detective Fulbright, are you the lead detective of this case?
And now to push everyone into the pool.
That's right. As long as you exist in this world, there will be no rest for me. And who is your sea urchin-like friend there? I don't believe you've met.
Is he talking about me? I'm the defendant's lawyer, Phoenix Wright.
Well, I'm Detective Bobby motherfucking Fulbright. But I usually go to see this area. It's only open and now because of investigations. Sure, pretty lucky to get peek this. Sure, pretty lucky to get this peek behind the scenes of an aquarium.
Lucky, right. This guy's even louder than Apollo.
Shut up!
I heard that. It wasn't a competition.
From The Office?
Yes!
So where's the suspect being questioned? And where's Miss Buckler?
Here I be, me buckos.
Oh yeah.
Ah!
Shiver me timbers, there be one of dread pirate no stashes, scurvy swabs.
No stash.
I beg your pardon? I'm not anyone's slab, scurvy, or otherwise.
More shameless than a sea lion you be, trying to make off with me best bucko. If you want to pick a fight with us, you'd best bring along an army of great white sharks.
I guess George is voicing all of them.
Makes its own noise though.
Yeah, it does.
Do it anyways, George. What's stopping you?
Yeah, there's nothing stopping you if you really want to.
Sasha? What's going on here?
Let me introduce you. This is the friend I was telling you about. Her name is Aura Shipley. But she only responds to Aura, so that's what people call her. I'm her trainer. She's the suspect in the murder, but she'd never hurt anybody.
Ahoy, buckles!
I killed the man, I swear.
She's the suspect?
And she's the sheriff.
Yeah, and how good she came before they put her down. I'm really grateful to the two of you. I just know you'll save Aura.
What?
Tell me you didn't even know who your client was.
Orca is the suspect. Our client is an orca. Is this for real?
Oh, did I forget to mention that? Oopsie!
That's one very big oopsie.
Wonder fat.
By the way, what was with the mustache earlier?
Oh, this be part of me costume for the Swashbuckler Spectacular. When I be wearing this mustache, I be one of Captain Orla's swashbucklers. A transformation as dramatic as a puff of fishes, wouldn't you say?
I don't think I would ever say that.
It's a pirate-themed aquarium. That's why Ola is wearing a pirate hat, right?
Yep, she really loves wearing hats. She puts them on all the time. But her fake mustache keeps falling off, so that's a problem.
I see. Well, why don't we start with you telling us a little more about Orla? So you're really serious about me defending Orla?
Of course I am. You're the only one who can do it, Phoenix. I heard you once questioned an animal during trial, and that got your client on the hook.
Oh, wait, you did that?
I might have tried something like that at one point in my career.
For context, for the people who have not done Game 1, cross-exam's a fucking parrot.
Yeah.
You shouldn't call Detective Gumshoe such names.
And the only reason he even got away with doing that is because he took something that Von Karma said in jest as literally as possible.
And he has the right to do what he suggested.
I could let you cross-examine the parrot, and the Phoenix Wright just went,
For comic relief.
bet.
You're gonna have to tell me about this later. Which you just did. Or ask Apollo for all the juicy details.
I don't think Apollo knows. When I heard you didn't discriminate against animals, I knew you'd hear me out.
Apollo is a Phoenix superfan, so...
Not anymore.
I have to warn you, though. I don't know anything about orcas. I mean, they don't eat people, do they?
I've been known to.
Yikes! I think I made her mad.
I won't have to talk that way in front of Aura. Orcas have feelings too, you know.
I'm sure they do.
Yeah, boss, they have emotions just like we do.
Can you listen to those as well?
Wow, Phoenix, it's 2024 and you're discriminating against orcas? What the fuck?
Sorry, is anger the only feeling I inspire in women?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, you dated a murderous one.
Got him.
Don't worry, she says she forgives you. Besides, orcas are very picky eaters. All here only eats fish. Yes, Captain went to feed Orla this morning, and then he was found dead in this very room.
Could you tell us more about his death?
No.
So the owner of the aquarium, Jack Shipley, was discovered murdered.
Yeah. It was about 10:10 this morning, just after the aquarium opened. A visitor was viewing the orca pool from the visitor's corridor and screamed.
The orca pool is this tank here.
Yeah, that's right. This pool is built so that the guests can see into it from the corridor on the first floor. The security guard and I heard the scream and came running to this pool room. Also, I like how the top part said BS. Where he found the captain dead on the side of the pool in his swashbuckler costume. He was as big, as tough as an old crocodile. The captain, I still can't believe he's dead. In fact, he might have actually been a crocodile.
Mr. Shipley was very important to you, wasn't he?
Sorry, I didn't mean to get all sad goldfish on you.
Sad goldfish?
Okay, time to snap it out of it. When it's showtime, it's time to smile. That's what the captain always said.
By the way, do you know why exactly Orla is being accused of the crime?
Who knows?
Yeah, why is Orla being the one accused?
Can you think of any reason why Orla would come under suspicion?
The police think Orla went berserk during practice with the Swashbuckler Spectacular. But Orla would never do something like that, right, Orla?
I crave blood! Oh, just look at that face. Isn't she adorable? The charges just have to be false.
I will murder you in your sleep.
I hate to break it to you, but the police don't usually base their decisions on cuteness.
Actually, that's why we did it. She was too cute for this world, so we have to put her away in jail.
Alright, is Iffy here? He's not. Alright.
What happened?
Oh, you can pull right.
Alex, take over.
Alex! Alright, you've been
Alex,
assigned.
Alex, can you do a Kronk?
Kronk.
I don't know about Krog, but
Try.
that's right. We based them on facts. Take a look at this.
A photo of the victim, huh? He's got a wound on his head.
Very perceptive. The victim and the Orca were the only ones here. What's more, we couldn't find a weapon of any kind around.
I don't know why, but I feel like you just turned to Tristan from Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. Like, not quite, but like close.
My
It
voice
is
gives
kinda
me
cool.
super strength!
Hey, please, gives you super strength.
The crime scene full taken by the Orca pool. It's hard to make out the details of the body. Okay.
Well, my hair gives me the power to defy gravity.
So what's the theory that Howard Orla supposedly killed the victim?
They say orcas sometimes kill their prey by ramming them into them underwater. We believe the orca did just that by pulling the victim into this 65-foot pool. And then ramming the bitch!
Yeah. Without any suspects besides Orla, this could be one tough case.
No official autopsy has been ordered, but an orca attack makes sense.
Does it?
Why hasn't one been ordered?
Accidental death due to a failure to exercise proper oversight over an animal. The medical examiner said it wasn't a homicide, so we don't need an autopsy.
So Orla's going to be put down without a proper investigation? That isn't fair. There's nothing short of police negligence, Detective Fulbright.
Autopsies will always be done. What the fuck?
The incident wasn't determined a homicide, so there's nothing we can do, Miss Sykes.
It wasn't a murder. So, are you going to do the procedure that confirms whether or not it was a murder? No.
Ordinarily, the owner of the aquarium would be held responsible for the oversight failure. But he's fucking dead! So all we can do is hold the orca responsible.
Phoenix, isn't there anything you can do? They're gonna put Orla down.
Sasha and Orla are depending on me. I want to do everything I can to help them. But how do I help an orca? Wait. Yes, I can do this. I'll defend Orla in court.
Set Orla free.
I got my badge back now, so I know exactly what I have to do. I'll defend Orla in court.
What the fuck?
Even an orca deserves a fair trial.
He's not wrong.
If the one responsible for Orla is dead, then I'll take responsibility for her.
Man, I can't believe you want to get put down for Orla.
Yo, what? I guess doing crazy things just once in your career wasn't enough, huh?
Man gets
What's it
his
just
gets his badge back and immediately goes and defends a fucking orca.
That's Phoenix right for you.
What the heck? I'll take responsibility for her too.
Are you too fucking stupid?
Are you two on crack?
This is a case of accidental death caused by an animal. It's not a murder case.
You're a murder case.
With no evidence of foul play, this case will never go to court.
Then let us investigate the crime scene. If we can prove this was a
No.
murder, we might be able to take it to trial. And then Orla would certainly need the help of a few good lawyers.
Look, Fulbright, you fucking didn't even check your watch was on to figure out if a clock was correct. I think you have all the right to check this.
But who's ever heard of a trial for a killer whale?
Just because it's never been done before doesn't mean that we can't do it now. Let's set the precedent.
But... okay.
Please, Detective Fulbright, for justice sake.
You said the magic words.
The police have determined that an animal that has harmed a human should be put down. But I don't know for sure whether that was a just decision. And your sense of justice compels you to take on the defense of this animal. Then my sense of justice tells me to let this case be re-examined for possible merit.
You mean it?
Really? That's fantastic. You're not such a bad guy after all, Detective Fulbright.
Foreshadowing.
Just remember, this case hasn't been officially recognized as a homicide yet. I'll get in touch with the prosecutor's office, but I'm not making any promises. Anyway, I better be off. He didn't even say his catchphrase. I really wanted to say it.
He dived into the pot, into the water. He's gonna swim out.
Do it. Do it, Alex.
Injustice we thrust! I jump in the pool.
It's more like Injustice we dive. You two are our lifeboat. I'll be right here if you need me. Next time.
Thanks. I've got a feeling we'll really need your help with this investigation.
Next time.
Still not sure if we'll go to trial, but as all as lawyers, we'll do everything we can.
To get this case into court, we'll need a prosecutor to make an indictment.
Next time.
Next time.
So we have to find enough evidence to prove it's a criminal case.
Next time.
It just has to be something that shows the culprit was somebody other than Orla.
Next time.
Detective Fulbright said there were no weapons in the area other than her. So he'd better look for... Fuck. So he'd better look for something to prove him wrong.
Next time.
I better make a note of that so I don't forget.
Next
For
time.
next time.
You sure are organized, boss. Maybe I should get a notebook of my own.
Next time.
Oh my god, we got.
I just like to jot down notes on the case in the court record as I go along. You can use it as a sort of a to-do list.
For next time.
Great idea. Wait a minute. I have said this in the corner of the screen, haven't I?
It's because you can technically do this case before case 2, which is why you do tutorials again.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, whenever we're stuck, we can just refer to the notes.
To read my notes, I just open the court record RB.
What is that?
And then flip to them with LB or RB. There,
Next
note
time.
jotted. Now let's investigate this crime scene.
Yes.
There has to be some evidence we can use in court.
Next time.
Examining the crime scene from every angle is the key here.
That's
Next
right.
time.
If we change our perspective, we might come across new evidence. Let's first see what we can find using LS. And when we're ready, we can use RS to change our perspective.
That's a whole bunch of nonsense you're talking about, Mr. Wright, but if there's a particular spot we need to look at.
Like that outline of the body in the far right there?
Of course, talking to everyone involved is one of the keys to a good investigation.
Exactly. And if we present items to people, we might learn even more.
Oh my
Next
god.
time.
Right, it all boils down to this thorough legwork. Well, let's get started.
Next time.
Next time.
Next time on...
There it is. How many next times will it take?
Next time on Phoenix Wright, Dual
My
Destinies.
throat hurts.
Hold on.
You haven't saved your game.
Oh, okay, here we go.
See you around next time, fellas.
Alright, see you next time. Bye-bye.